I'm back. So it's been a while, and I should probably explain that. Um, Basically, I've been really crazy busy with lots of stuff, and everything's been happening, and there's all kinds of things that I could talk about. But I can't really talk about because I only have a very short time, and I can't really get all of that in. So, basically, first week that I was gone, Oliver. It was the week of the show, and a lot of stuff was happening, and I really couldn't do it. If I hadn't mentioned that it was Oliver before, that's why I just said Oliver. It wasn't just like a random explanation, exclamation. Words are hard. Um, and then the next week, I don't know, I was busy with homecoming, maybe? That was going on at some point. And then recently, I've just been doing school-ish things that have kept me busy. And I'm sorry that I always look up and to the left when I'm thinking. I do that. I should look up and to the right. Um, okay, so yeah, that's been keeping me busy. Um, and kind of because of that, I wanted to talk about school. Um, Also, first of all, just like before I start talking a lot, apologize for the sort of buzzy noise of the fan in my computer. It would overheat otherwise, and there's nothing I can do about that, so I'm sorry. But you can probably deal with that. Um, so I want to talk about school. And I want to make it clear that, sure, I think learning things is important. I think education is important. But I don't like school. I don't think school is important. Because it causes this whole drama and this frantic, stressful mess of things, and it doesn't even really make sense. Because here's basically what's happening in school, from my point of view, as someone who is at school at the moment. We take kids, and then people sort of my age and teenagers and stuff, and we go, here you go. We're going to decide your entire life from this point. And we just go, we're going to take what we see here, and then from that, give you a name and a number and a code and decide what the rest of your life is. And that doesn't make sense to me because we're probably not our full selves when we're my age and younger and then maybe a couple years older. We haven't fully made ourselves yet. We haven't done everything we want to do. We haven't learned everything we want to learn. It's not, you can't do that. And, oh, by the way, side tangent, I'm wearing my Oliver shirt. Funny that I was just talking about that. Should have done that earlier. Um, but when we're at school, it's just you get designated this thing, and then that's going to change your entire life. Think about that. Like the few years at the beginning of your life change the entire rest of it. Some people can live for like 100 years, and yet the first like 14, 18 of them decides the rest. That's stupid. I mean, say I get like B's and C's. So I'm essentially given a letter, B, and a number, 80. I'm a B80, and that decides my life. What? Someone gets D's because they're not very good at school. They're a D63, and D63s have this kind of life. And people like use that. And they meet you and they look at you and the schools and colleges and jobs and they say, oh, you're a D63, we only want A92s. That's essentially what's happening. And that's so bad. It makes me upset. And then the other thing is, there are always going to be those two or three people that have like parents that work at the school or people that suck up to the staff and the admin and everything, and they end up being an A98 when they're not that smart, but then there's someone who is really smart but is just bad at school and they get a C76. You know? It's just a bad system. So I just wanted to see what any of you that are still seeing this think about that, and if I'm just being crazy and annoyed and bitter at school, or if I might actually have a point. Because that was just going through my head today, and it was annoying me. The first 18 years of your life shouldn't decide the other 82 or however long you have after that, even if it's only 5. And if you live to be 23, which hopefully you live to be longer than that, but, no promise of tomorrow. 18 years cannot decide the next. It's just stupid and wrong. But on a happier note, hey everyone, I'm back. Hopefully I'll do more of this now. My video recording slash audio capabilities were just being kind of crap too, which is part of why I didn't do things, besides just all the busy thing. Um, but yeah, hopefully I'll do more of these. Let me know if you want more, because I'm a very insecure person and I am questioning myself a lot. Yay! Okay, thanks. I'll see you later.